All right. We started our narrative on day 3, but it really occurred to us that we really probably should have started with day 1 because the beginning is the very best place to start. So we're going to go back to day 1. Day 1, babe, take it away. Start with sleeping on the crack mattress.
Okay, let's start there. Yeah, so our house is basically stripped clean of everything, and I'm leaving a queen-size mattress down at the house in case one of the boys want to use it. And so that gets brought upstairs and it's thrown down in our living room, which is completely bare. And that's where we sleep on our final night in our house. And,
on a crack mattress.
It's just like one blanket and a couple pillows, and it's pretty depressing, you know.
It's depressing.
You don't sleep too good. And anyway, we kind of actually overslept a little bit just because I didn't get to sleep till too late. And then, anyway, we had a lot of last minute stuff to do at the house. We didn't end up getting out of there until about 10:30. And it was really sad, you know, leaving the house. But then you're on a road trip, and that's exciting, you know. But you know, it's a long road trip, and the excitement goes away pretty soon.
So we leave the house at what, 10:30 in the morning? Yeah.
And so anyway, the first mishap we had was on I-84. Not sure how far out there, close-ish to Hermiston, but we stopped to get gas, and I'm going to merge back onto 84. I start going westbound instead of eastbound, and so I get really pissed off and a little frustrated, and I have to like go through a U-turn area where it actually says no U-turn, and I do it anyway. And you know, I take it really easy through the gravel, and then I merge into traffic, and I get up to speed, and maybe I start going too fast, or maybe there was wind or something, I don't know. But the trailer, which is loaded, fully loaded and very heavy, starts to fishtail, and I can feel the back of the truck.
I mean, it was freaky. We were swaying.
Yeah, and I immediately hit the brakes, and it started to accentuate even as I was slowing down, just because it had started rocking. And then once I slowed down to a certain point, it started to stop altogether. But I pulled over to the shoulder, and I just kind of checked everything out. Everything was fine. I just got these high-speed wobbles with this trailer. And so I'm still kind of sketched out that it's going to happen again. I don't know what started it or what the deal was. And so
that's when we realized we were not going to be going 90 miles an hour across the country.
No, I mean, it's 70. The speed limit's 75 right now. I'm going 69. That's about as comfortable, as high of a speed as I feel comfortable with. So ideally we would be going 90 and be probably 2 states ahead right now, but just can't do it.
So then we stop for lunch. We find in Washington, we find like the last Taco Del Mar in the Pacific Northwest. My favorite. It was perfect. Fully loaded punch card. So we had lunch there, and then we hightailed it to Missoula. Were there any more stops? Anything crazy? I don't think so.
Getting to Missoula was a little...
Oh, it was so dark.
Because of our late start,
yeah.
We wanted to actually be in Butte, but we never would have made it there unless we left Portland at like 6 or 7 or something like that. And so just getting to Missoula, which is 100 miles short of Butte, was a stretch.
Yeah, Butte was our goal.
I'm extremely tired, and
we're winding around in the dark.
Really sketch. The trailer's the worst when I'm going downhill, because all the pressure is on the hitch of my truck going down, as opposed to me going uphill pulling the trailer. And so that I feel like that fishtail effect is more likely to happen when I'm going downhill, even if it's the same speed.
Yeah.
And those roads were just really thin, windy, and yeah, I was on my last legs there. We made it.
And so then we checked into the Days Inn, where we lied about the cats and had to do our first ninja cat sneak in, which we did successfully. while I went and got us dinner next door at the casino deli, and yeah, we pretty much just ate and then collapsed. I think that was pretty much day one.
Yeah, and it's after driving for 13 hours, it's hard to rally, to bring the suitcases in, the cats in, the cat box, fill it up with cat litter,
The cat food.
Jenny's gym bag, you know, just all kinds of random stuff. And then when you're up at 5:30 in the morning, you know, which is about, I think, what time I got up to get in the shower, and you got to put everything back, you know, and it takes a while, and the cats don't want to go back. They're pretty.
That was a miracle though of day one, because when we first tried to put the cats in their little giant, actually, here I'll show a picture of it. Their giant cat carrier. It's like really a dog kennel. But when we first got him in there, can you see him? Kitties. I don't think you can see him. Anyway, we Susie was freaking out. Oh my gosh, she snarled like some sort of demon snarl trying to get out of the carrier. But I had bought this calming spray at Petco, and it seriously works. Ever since, we've just been spraying a blanket, and they've been super calm. And that's where we're at right now. Super calm, super happy.
Dried up cornfields.
And so that was, yeah. So the cats are fine now, but it was a rough start on day one. Signing off to day one, babe. You good to go?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.